I like to begin writing my characters with their name. And first and foremost, I begin with the protagonist of the story, that is our hero. So choose a name that you really like or connect to. Take your time. Done? Let's move forward then. Every book, film, or story is basically us, the audiences, following the characters, pursuing what they want. Let's say in Whiplash, Andrew wants to be the greatest drummer alive. Or in Forrest Gump, Forrest's true goal is actually to be with his true love, Jenny. Or in Inception, Leo, that is Cobb, his goal is to go home. That's all. So the character's want actually drives the story. It leads the character from the beginning of the story to the end. Often it is a materialistic ambition or goal. So think about what your character really wants. Write it down so that we can figure out that why does your character want what he wants. Because trust me, it will be important. Why your character wants something is because something they need. The need is something that the character needs to achieve to become whole, to grow as an individual. Let's take Whiplash for example. Andrew wants to be great. He wants to become a great musician. But why? Because he needs to stay away from normalcy. That is his need. And that is why he pursues what he wants. That is to be a great drummer. A need is born out of insecurity or a fear that your character has. Why? Because they believe in a lie. Let's say that your hero wants to become the greatest screenwriter ever. Why? He needs to have a purpose and meaning in life. Why? Because of a lie that he believes in. Maybe he believes that a 9 to 5 job lacks purpose. That is the lie that he believes in. If your story ends on a happy note or on a sad note, totally depends on if your character embraces the truth or keeps on accepting the lie that he believes in. In case of a happy ending, your character must reject the lie they believe in and accept and embrace the truth. Now let's try to make a character of our own with all that we've learned so far. My character is called Kabir. He is a writer who has written multiple books before, but it's been a long time, like 6 years since he's written something new. He wants to be relevant again. He wants to write the next bestseller. Why? Because he needs to feel relevant. He needs to feel needed. He needs to feel appreciated. He needs to be someone whose work people discuss on their dinner tables. Now why? Because he believes in a lie. What is that lie? He thinks that there is no greater affection than the affection of fans for an artist. But he needs to learn a truth if he wants to grow as an artist. The truth he needs to learn is that family's affection and appreciation is worth much more than the affection of fans or strangers. Now, as the story begins, we will follow Kabir trying to pursue writing his next book, and it will end when he accepts the truth. That is, if we give him a happy ending. Not all films have that nowadays. Which brings me to character arcs. And there are 3 types of character arcs we need to learn about. What are the 3 basic character arcs that are used in films or TV nowadays? The change arc, the flat arc, and negative change arc. Before we discuss these in details, let's just understand what they are. The change arc is where your character starts with believing a lie but accepts the truth by the end. The flat arc is where the character continues believing the lie till the end. The negative change arc is when a character begins by believing in a lie. Then somewhere in the middle he learns about the truth. But the new truth is tragic. I understand if this all sounds a bit complicated to you, so I promise you we will discuss this in detail in the future. For now, just start with the want, the need, the lie, and the truth of your protagonist. And I'll catch you soon.